again at the Chat Show. Today our topic is actually the imagination. And for that topic I brought you some friends here with me. Maybe some of you were thinking now why she's bringing that friend. And this is the answer, because in a toddler's, you know toddlers, right? Yes, I know toddlers. In a toddler's view, we are real. Yes, you are real actually. Yeah, and we can even talk with each other. Yes, can you? Yes, we can. And we can talk all kind of funny things, and the children like to talk with us. So now we actually talk about why that is so. Because when we have a look at our two friends here, well, this is me and that's me. Yeah, that's you are. We can see that for an adult it is actually just a puppet. If you have toddlers, their imagination are immensely and very creative. So for them, those little puppies actually can be real. So if they fantasize about, well, my little bird was talking to me last night. And I actually did. I was talking to him. He told me a lot of secrets and I was listening careful. Yeah, and me, you know what I'm always doing? No, I don't know. What are you doing? Me? I'm always like to do funny jokes. And yeah, then we decide to do some stupid stuff. You decide to do some stupid stuff? Yes, and sometimes we are getting really naughty. You're getting naughty? But what then? Well, actually, this is what we do. We're doing jokes and we play around. Yeah, you do that. Yeah, and it's always nice because it's never me who got blamed. Because the mother was saying I'm not real. So this is what actually happened to a lot of children in the world. When they talk to their parents and they talk about that they have little puppets or like an imaginary friend, what is happening is actually that most of the adults are thinking the children are telling them nonsense, which is not true. Because in the imagination and in the fantasy of a child, those puppets or dollies or imaginary friends actually have their own lives. And sometimes it seems like they are really talking to the child and the child is believing that these puppets or imaginary friends really do exist and have a soul. This is just to see how amazing the brain is, because it is telling, and this is real and that is real, and if we are an adult, we'll say, no, this is all nonsense, we don't believe in that. But for the child, it is sometimes necessary. And especially during times when you suffer, you need a friend who is standing by your side. And for that cases, we actually have like imaginary friends and puppets. So it's a good thing, means your child is very creative. And if you have a look back to your childhood, you might have those friends as well. And you leave them once, you don't need them anymore. But in certain stages of a child's growth, children actually need such a friend, especially when there's some trouble or rumor during their life. What can be better to have than a loving friend who nobody can see and nobody could talk to except the child, or some really puppet friends, like we are. Yes, we are. So that is why we actually have puppies and why it is so lovely to have kids playing with them. Because it makes a fantasy grow, it makes the children able to show emotions or to play emotions. And if you're watching your child playing a role game, you sometimes realize actually what you're doing or what is happening in the child's life. Because in most role games, you can see what actually is going around in the child's mind and what the child is thinking about. So, if you want to take a good care and if you want your child to rise and grow big in mind, then you watch those games and don't interfere. And if you're one of the lucky parents, your child will let you play together with his imaginary friends or dollies, so you can see the emotional world your child is in. So instead of saying this is all nonsense, have a look and see and remember your own childhood. Wasn't it awesome to have friends like this? Yes, it was always awesome fun. So I hope you enjoyed this period today, and we'll see you at the next one. Please subscribe for my channel. Subscribe for my channel. This is always a language mistake I'm doing. Share it with family and friends, and I hope to see you on the next one. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye.